And now, part 3, Merus Adventure Park Grand Finale, saving the best Texas has to offer for the last. We'll ride a black trail rated 8, unfortunately suffer a couple of minor damages chasing that Jeep Badge of Honor trail on Huckleberry. After repairs, I'll do the most challenging and nerve-wracking ride of my life, riding the canyon rim alone at night. Completing the 5 days of off-roading in Texas before headed back home to Georgia. This is 1870 Off-Road. But before we attempt the Jeep Badge of Honor trail, I'm going to get woke up to a whole lot of wind early in the morning. All right, guys, this is 0500 day. My Lord, get some lighting on here. Hang on one second, get some lighting for you. 0500 day 5 of the adventure, day 4 at Merus Park. It's windy outside. Little bit of rain just came through, and I mean, it's windy so bad it's rocking a Jeep. And it was only like 30 miles an hour wind. I have never experienced wind like this before. I guess if it blows this hard at home, it's a storm front or something. You never pay attention to it. It's just windy with a little bit of humidity in it. Ain't really even all that wet. But anyways, I woke up, turned the Jeep on, get the heater going. It's pretty cold in here. And there's like a band of showers heading through Texas. And we're so far up in the desert, we're getting a sprinkle. But when it gets past here, it's supposed to explode and be a massive band of showers. So, I mean, the Jeep's rocking. Oh my Lord. This stuff ain't no joke, man. That's wild. Anyway, I'm worried about my stuff out there when I don't really care about the wind part. I need to go ratchet strap my stuff down. But I'm gonna go ratchet strap that table from one leg over the top down the other leg. Make sure it don't go nowhere real quick. So I'll be right back. So here I got all the lights on the Jeep to help me see early in the morning. Went out there to the table and ratchet strapped everything down to it. Worked really good. None of my gear blew away, although I do believe I might have bent or damaged my table. For some reason now it don't want to fold up. And you know, small thing that happens there. I just thought it was pretty cool that I was managed to capture all this on a 360 camera in the rain while putting this gear up. Yeah, ain't very much lighting, but whatever. Hey look, we're in the Jeep. It is 0700. Sun ain't come up yet. It's cloudy though, and it's windy. So I've been up for an hour or two, and while I'm up, I'm editing video, which I can't see no more because I'm recording on my phone. I'm editing. I'm not editing video. I'm transferring video off my GoPros onto my iPad. It takes a long time to do that. And I'm over here playing around Instagram right now, seeing what's going on in the Instagram world, because I'm just sitting here on top of the ridge waiting on the sun to come up. This is the little ones. You get a big gust and the Jeep starts rocking like this. And I think it's gonna be even windier tomorrow than what it is today. But oh well. Well, the wind blew all the rain away and it cleared up. I got some early morning hour shots of Orion and some pictures of an amazing sunrise over the desert. Well, that's how much my air is after it aired down last night with the cold air. Might put a little bit more back in there. I don't like that 9 number. Single digits on 20 is kind of a little sketchy, but it's a new day. No more blue trails. We're going for black trails now. All right, we're doing a drop-in for day 4 of Merus. 1 Jeep on the 101 drop-in, going down. Man, what a view. Oh my Lord. They wasn't lying about the view. Since all the drop-ins here are steep and tight, only 1 Jeep wide, you have to radio ahead that you're coming up or down. God, look at that view. This place is beautiful. All right, enough filming inside the cabin. Gotta do everything else with the outside cameras. What a blast. Now, as you're coming up or down these drop-ins, you just can't help but admire the view and the beauty of this canyon. I still am, even go back and editing the video, I am in awe of how this place looks. It is amazing. You got to get out here and check it out in person if you ever get a chance. All right, we're on the 101. We're making our way to Huckleberry, Badge of Honor Trail. Here we go. This is Salt Fork we're crossing. I did it, yep, yeah, not yesterday, 2 days ago. It was not hard. It's a lot rockier than what we're on right now. Not this part. This part's actually pretty easy. When you get farther up that way, it gets rocky. But it wasn't hard. Like it said, it was rated a 5. Oh, wow, I can't see them right beside me. Oh, come off the trail a little bit too. That will get better when the sun gets a little higher in the sky. Right now, ooh, that blinded me. Let's see what it's all about. Actually, I think it's rated 8. Rocks, we can get over those. Ain't a problem. Our way around some of the stuff, but we'll make it over it. It's gonna be really hard to do without a spotter. I'm trying to pick out my lines here. I'm already on my step bar. I'm almost on my rim there. No spotter, in and out of the Jeep. It was a little nerve-wracking trying to do this by myself, and I did not realize my GoPro had died. I didn't get no footage for about the next hour. So this little climb here was pretty gnarly. There's a rock garden. Here, we'll show you. We just came out of the rock garden. And show what we got here. Here. That's where we were at, right there. With those trees there. There's easy ways and hard ways through this. It took me a little bit to find the easy way, but I found it. It's like going 5 feet forward, stop, get out and look around. I hit my step bars on this, but yeah, this was the garden right here. There's an easier side to get through coming down right up there. You can get down this one and go easier. Yeah, I didn't have my camera rolling, unfortunately. I got done and checked and my battery was dead. It had died on me, so I didn't get none of that on film. All I got was the camera I'm holding right now, and I stopped. So once you get past that, it gets easier through here. You got a steep climb, but even it was easy. It just was steep. These rocks here ain't nothing. It took me a couple times. That one spot I had to do like Trying to pivot. There's a big rock on your right side door. Trying to pivot around it. The easiest way I found. Anyways. Let's change batteries in the GoPro and keep going. Because it's dead. Well, the other GoPro. I'm on a GoPro. Let's change batteries in the other GoPro. Alright, new battery. Good to go. Well, walking got me hot. I'm trying to spot this stuff on my own. It's back and forth, in and out of the Jeep. At one point, my seatbelt wouldn't unlock because it was at I was on such a steep angle, I guess, or something. They locked my seatbelt up when I got out. I couldn't get the seatbelt back out. Had to get rolling and get the Jeep. Had to get the Jeep, level and all that. So, anyways, yeah, I just got cell service text message right now. Oh, where's the trail gonna go? All right, this looks like a big deep hole. All right, let me quit filming. I gotta drive. If we keep going right, we're going to continue on the black trail. It's a diamond. So we'll check it out, see what it looks like. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty gnarly. And so far, it was the rock part. Good Lord, I need to spot it. Huckleberry, black diamond, advanced. So it looks like it stays easy for a little bit. This kind of, for the last little bit, this is what it's been like. It's actually been fairly easy to do. But yeah, it's, oh, see, it's right there. Just gonna go downhill with some switchbacks and all that. This part would be not bad, actually. We might do it. Not that much. Come on, Chase. We'll go over here and look at my stuff. I hit it inside pretty hard. I think I hit step bar. I'll see if I damaged it. It's not a rock slider. It's one of the things that on the to-do list in the near future is new rock slider. Or a rock slider. I don't have any. I got step bars. No, I hit down here somewhere. Oh, I didn't hit that hard. Just hit right there. A little bit spot. Maybe hit the frame. Can't tell. It's dirty. Didn't really hit the slider. The slider. Didn't really hit it that hard. So yeah, cool. See what I did hit hard though. It took a chunk out of my sidewall. That's bulging because I'm at 10 psi. Huh. I hope that's okay to drywall. I have a spare. Looks like it just hit the rubber. I hope so. Let's get in there to look at. Check the other side. Hit my diff, I think, at one point. Unfortunately, with that damage to that tire, I don't think I'm gonna keep going on this one. Even though it looks easy, I'm sure it's gonna get hard again. We'll take this trail here. This one it said it was a 5, so that's not nowhere near as hard as what I came up with. So yeah, all right, let's load up. Homeboy's getting in a Jeep. We're gonna have to call this quits. Face first, right on the rock. Well, it's desert. Hey, look, there's water on Mars. Oh, wind blew that back on me. Watch your face. Let's take Mars and here. Check out my my tire. I may have to stay off the hard stuff today. Dang it. I hate that. All right, sadly, we're going to go do Mars. Sadly, because we're not going to finish Huckleberry. I got a cut on my tire. Let me get out here and show you what Mars looks like, though. Well, guys, as you can see, I am on planet Mars. So I guess the Jeep is now the Martian rover. Can add, got Jeep badge Trails of Honor. I'm going to add planets of honor. I've now done planet Earth and I've done planet Mars. Cool as that. Windy on Mars. Oh, Lordy. All right, Ben, shut the door for me. All right, here we go. Now, Mars is itself a really cool trail. However, at this point, it kind of feels like a ride of shame. I wasn't able to finish Huckleberry. I got about halfway down it and just had already damaged once and nearly picked up damage. Second time, I was struggling to get over these obstacles in the spotter. I had to punch out and take this bay out of here. I'm going to come back and do it again when I got somebody with me to help me out. But in the meantime, enjoy this view here as I sadly roll off the Jeep Badge of Honor Trail and head through Mars on our way back to Merus 101. All right, this is Mars. How cool is that? So yeah, it's sad on one hand I didn't get to finish the Jeep Badge of Honor Trail. However, I'm going to point out my intention coming to this park this week was I did not even intend on attempting this Jeep Badge of Honor Trail. I thought it was going to be too challenging, too hard for me to do it. And the more I rode stuff on the West Coast in Texas, the more I began to understand how to use all this amazing traction you guys have when you get across Mississippi. I just got more and more confident. I was willing to try it. And I'll be honest with you, traction was not the issue for me. It was honestly the way my Jeep is set up, the way my Jeep is built, is clearly not set up for doing this style of riding. And I could have done it, but I would need a little help. And like I said, the biggest thing I needed, you probably could barely hear it because the wind was so bad, I need rock sliders. I don't have rock sliders, I have steps. And that is something that's been on my to-do list, but I also, before I head out to Moab, I'm going to have rock sliders as Jeep. I probably will have different wheels and tires. Hopefully I will, at least. That's a lot of money, though. We'll see. Hey, in the meantime, let's keep riding Mars Hill. Let's quit rambling. Yeah, I just caught that I said Mars Hill. It's Mars, not Mars Hill. Mars Hill is a place in the Bible. Acts chapter 16, 17, something like that. Anyways, let's carry on. All right, we're headed back up Merus 101, and it is really windy. This one's steep. I feel like Batman when you see the bad guys. And the screen was always tilted. Oh, Lord. And I'm flexing out and scrubbing my sway bar in the rear, too. This right here is going to be the steepest part, I think. This is steep. All right, that was the part I was worried about. We made it. The rest of the stuff I think we'll make off just fine. Look at that out there. Oh, Lord. All right, back to focusing on what I'm doing. You hear the fan running. It was really working the cooling system of this Jeep going up that hill. Being in 4 low and pulling it that hard. So not quite as fast as a 4-tire pit stop in NASCAR, but once I got back up here at camp where the ground was flat, I'm going to pull over and I'm going to take that right front tire off, put the spare on, and I'm not going to do anything else challenging the rest of this trip. I'm going to do a little bit more easy stuff, but no more challenging stuff because now I feel like I don't have a spare. Even though the spare, or the one that's coming off and going to spare, is actually still holding air. I did not puncture the cord, but I took all the rubber off of it down to the cord or close to it. And I want to look tire over really good before I decide to run on it. Actually, in hindsight now, I'm now just going to patch the tire. I think the tire actually was still good. But I didn't want to risk it. So tire comes off, spare goes on, and I got some side quests, some side adventures I'm going to take off on. Those won't be in this video. That'll be a different video down the road. They're not off-roading related. So hey, tire's back on now. Let's get back on the video here and let's get back to it. So like I was saying, the little side quest I just went on will be on the future overlanding road trip video. Be looking out for it. I can't wait to share with you what I just did. All right, after our secret special adventure and getting some lunch, I got Taco Bell, by the way. Man, that just does not get old right there. Just admire the Lord's creation. I mean, I don't know if the canyon was made on purpose or not. Maybe it was made by a creek. I don't know. Either way, it's there. It's beautiful. So awesome. I'm so thankful I got to come do something like this. This is great. That is so sketchy. Even the dog is panting back here behind me. Try them in reverse. One tap in the wrong direction and I'm going over that cliff. That would not be good. It'd be the end of 1870 off-road. Oh, that's about as far up as I'm gonna go. It is so cold. This is our final night at Merus Park. Saved our best campsite for the last. I didn't film much because the battery was dead. Having problems with my batteries dying today. But check this out. I would love to tell you what campsite this is, but I'm sworn to secrecy by one of the guys who told me what it is. So I can't tell you. But you look down there. There's the Merus drop-in right there. The Langley's Landing, whatever that is right there, the other drop-in. See Merus 101 going down there. That's your camp, first camp, whatever that's called. I want to say that trail right there is the northbound or something like that. There's a rock garden. I wonder if that rock garden is. The little red dirt hills there is Mars. There's some heavy equipment right there. A minute ago I was sitting here, I heard coyotes down there hooting and hollering out of the in the canyon down there. I couldn't tell where, I couldn't see them. But I had my binoculars here at the time, because I was gonna sit here tonight, look at stars and enjoy binoculars, but yeah, guys, it's cold. I am not gonna sit here no more. It is too cold. It's my last night here. I've enjoyed the views quite a lot. This spot here has a complete 200, I mean, other than that little hump right there, you got a complete unobstructed view of the sky all the way around. Walk up here with me, I'll show you where you park at. This one costs more, by the way. This is a premium campsite. It's the only night I camped here. And it's so cold I really didn't get to enjoy it very much, but yeah, still good view. Right here's where I'm parked. It's not flat, but you got a platform for a tent. Get over here behind the Jeep. The wind ain't blowing. So the idea is that if you come here with a tent, you have a platform, set your tent on, keep it stable. It's got tie-down hooks on it, so you can strap your tent down to those hooks. Hey guys, it's just me and a dog. I don't sleep in a tent, I sleep in a Jeep. And besides that, it can get down to about freezing tonight. It should be 34 or 35, something like that, is low temperature. It's gonna get pretty dang cold. It'll be a lot warmer inside the Jeep than it will be outside. So yeah, I ain't sleeping outside in 34 degrees. I mean, I can take my buddy here with me, keep the tent somewhat warm, but I can sit in the Jeep, turn the Jeep on to keep the tent warm, you know? That's a lot easier. That's all right there, strapped down. That was a lot of words to show you. I strapped all that down so the wind don't blow it away. I figured it out in a minute. All that being said though, guys, having a blast. This is awesome. Tomorrow will be day 5. I really won't ride any trails. I mean, it'll be 5 days here. I don't know if that counts as 5 days. Maybe it counts. I really did 3 days of riding. We got here on the first day. We rode one little trail. And so maybe tomorrow I might technically ride a trail, just like say I did a 5th day, but I might not. This is the end of day 4 at Merus Park. We're 1 day from the quarter moon. I guess that's still technically a waxing crescent. Might be a quarter moon. It's pretty close. I'll come out here tonight and get a few pictures, but not many, because it's cold. I'm gonna get the Jeep, fire the heater up, and I'm probably gonna go to sleep pretty early. I'd like to get out of here about 6 in the morning, if I can. At least 7 at the latest. That's it. Get a few pictures and I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, everybody. This place has been awesome. God, I've loved this trip. This has been an amazing trip. Best trip I think I've ever done. That's it, everybody. Good night. Well, day 4 has been awesome. We saved the best for last. We did the hardest trail on the last day. Got the Jeep Badge of Honor. We had the hardest weather for the last day. It was really windy. We had an amazing sunset. We went to that secret destination, which you may recognize. The weather cleared up. It was beautiful other than the wind. And the wind brought in some cold. And yes, I didn't want to stay out too late, but I still got out there and took some great pictures from this premium campsite. Got some great pictures of the sunset, great pictures of the stars. I just can't say enough about how great and how amazing this place is. I'm loving this Palo Duro Canyon. This has been my favorite place I think I've ever came to and ever visited. Can't wait to come back and share this with more people. I hope in the future, if I come back, you're willing to tag along and come visit with me. Plenty of campsites here. Plenty of stars to look at. I mean, just look at these stars. Guys, they're so cool. I mean, directly overhead, it's like being here at my house in Georgia, but horizon to horizon, God, it's great. But hey, you know what? The sun is rising. It's day 5, and we're going to start off the day with a night ride. Technically, this is early morning, but it's still dark, so it's still a night ride. All right, you can't see it, but oh my, the stars. Hey, it is early in the morning here. It is day, oh Lord, what day are we on? Day 5 at Merus Park. Loading up Jeep and rolling out. It is, I got up at 0600, I don't know what time it is, probably about 6:30. I got up and let the Jeep warm up, ran the heater for a little bit, warm my body up, get my bones warm. And I'm out here loading up the Jeep. Hey, I have ditch lights for a reason. I'm gonna turn them on.
The strength of my salvation. You have covered my head in the tail.
So yeah, we're loading up the final day at Merus Park, day 5 here. Today's the day we start the slow crawl back to Georgia. It'll take 2 days to get there. God, these stars. I'm getting a picture of these stars before we leave too. But anyways, let's load up and get out of here. It's freaking cold. It's like 35 degrees. All right, goodbye everybody. This is the beginning. Day 6 of the big Texas Overlanding road trip and the end of Merus Adventure Park. Now that I've been here at Merus for 5 days, I've learned the terrain. I now am perfectly confident in riding this canyon, riding these rims at night in the dark with nothing but my lights on, because I know where the drop-offs are now. I know where the big ditches are now. So yeah, I would not have done this first day or 2 I was here. There's no way. But I've been here enough days now that I'm comfortable doing this night ride by myself. Literally by myself. I think I'm the only person in the canyon. Night ride, Merus Park. Here we go. Day 5. This is how you do day 5. Do the night ride. It is a cold night ride, though, so we'll get back in here on my get my hand back inside the Jeep. God, it's cold out there. Lights turned down all the way? Oh, they're not. They're on bright mode. I don't want to blind me so much. This place is so beautiful, even at night. I know the GoPro don't show up. There are stars from horizon to horizon. This place is awesome. I love it. Can you see the sunrise? You can see the sunrise and Venus coming up right there. Every time I think about it, looking at it. Well, it took me 2 days and 1,200 miles to even get to Amarillo, Texas. Now I've spent 5 days off-roading and wheeling in my favorite place in the world, Palo Duro Canyon. Unfortunately, though, it's time to go home. The adventure has come to an end. Merus Adventure Park is now the best off-road park I have ever been to. I had an absolute blast. I can't wait to come back and do this again in the future. Of course, I have not been to Windrock yet. That's East Coast wheeling. It's a completely different style than what you get in the Panhandle of Texas. I assume this is kind of West Coast wheeling. Kind of not. I know it's a little bit different. But it was really fun. I really had a blast. But unfortunately, I have another 1,200 mile drive home. It's going to take me 2 whole days to get there. And by the way, guys, the drive in and out of Texas is a whole nother video that I haven't even started editing yet. So be on the lookout for that. That is the Texas Overlanding road trip video. It's going to be a blast as well. But I got to get to doing some work, doing some editing. And by the way, I also just finished the Georgia Traverse again. And oh Lord, it was challenging. So I can't wait. So many more videos to come. In the meantime, thanks for watching 1870 Off-Road.